guys, welcome back. Welcome to this edition of a Creating with Jovi journal session. I did some work. I don't know if I showed you the spine, but here's the spine. And I'm going to add some inserts in between, so they'll go under the buttons or in between the buttons. So they'll be in between. This is the signature, so there'll be something here. This is a signature, and then there'll be something here. This is a signature, and then there'll be something there. So there'll be something in between those lines. But I'm going to go under when I'm sewing in these, what we're making right now. I'm going to go under the buttons, so you'll see. It'll make sense. And then I made this little 3D edition, because I've decided this is going to be a good, a healthy, thick writing journal. But I've also decided that I'm not going to cover any of Jovi's creations with embellishments, pockets, etc. I'm going to use, oops, wrong one. I'm going to use the actual book pages that came with the little book. I'm going to use those and my sprayed backsides to create writing spaces in addition to what's already in the journal. So that way we are keeping her digital as focal points, which is perfect for this little book. Now I may have to come back in with this guy and add a little glue here and a little glue here. Make sure this all stays down. And originally this morning, just like 5 seconds ago or 10 seconds ago, I was on my way to my car to get some paper that I'm going to pack up for our weekend trip. We are going to the ranch. And at that point, okay, so see, here is our pocket. And then this guy will go here. After I ink him, he'll go on this side. And I think I'm just going to round his corners. Now, if you're working with large envelopes like this, and I will just go ahead and show you on this side, this is a pretty cool way of notching it, right? Because sometimes it's very difficult to get the center. At least it is for me. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting this edge just barely enough to get my scissors in there, and then I'll show you how I did it. And I also got to reprint, unless I still have some in my stash, reprint a page for this journal because I was going to spray it to try and remove a stain and I ruined the page. So I'm going to go back and reprint unless I have something. So I always print extra. See, I'm just barely cutting, guys. Might be faster if I just try and shave this off without too much removal. There we go. That'll work. Alright, so then I just slid this in. Basically centered it. Look at this. See? That's about right, and that's about right. Maybe come up a smidge or down a smidge. I don't know. Let's see. That's pretty close. That's pretty darn close. Okay. And then I inked it using walnut stain. I'm going to have to add some ink to this. I did, and then I'm going to add the paper. And then from extra prints, I'm going to put some journaling cards in here. Okay? And that'll go on this side. I probably should have inked them both, darn it, or cut them both. It's okay, I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this. I can go here and here. And then I can line it up. Hopefully that's the ticket. We're going to find out. That's as good as it gets right there. Check it out. I really wanted it to come all the way down though. Still though, that's nice. We're going to go to here. Like, why is this so not straight, guys? Help me out here. What am I doing? Does it go this way and then just further up? That's it right there. Okay. So I'm going to ink the edges of this and then I'm going to glue it back down. So we're creating a large pocket, and for that large pocket I'll go back in. I'll find a complimentary page from the kit and create a journaling card. With a journaling card with a whale tail tab from the kit. It's going to be adorable. Stick with me. And again, this won't be heavy with embellishments, pockets, tucks, etc. It's going to be pretty much a writing journal, but there will be some hidden journaling spots, some few extras. I got tricks up my sleeve, you all. I hope you stick around to watch. Okay, so we'll get that back down there. Yes, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'll peel this up. My handy dandy secret hack, glue part of it down. Get it where you want it. Flip it around. Pick it up. Glue a little more down. Now, when you're doing this, remember not to put glue in this area because this will stick. See, lift it up so you can see. See, you don't want anything here because it will stick, and then you're going to start over from scratch. So then what I'll do is I'll run a bead of glue under here, just like so. So all of that stays down. Make sure that's all stuck down. And then I'll come back through and I'll glue this piece down, just like so. Hopefully you saw that. It was in camera. My camera is way up there where it shouldn't be. Sorry about that. I really like to have it so you can see what I'm doing, to be honest. Alright, there's that one. So we got this one, and then this one, and then here's our pocket now, and then the same thing, here's a pocket, and then this guy will go on here. And I gotta ink them round the edges. Inking round the edges so you guys get an idea. And then I'm gonna show you exactly where I want to put these and how I want to put these. Okay, so this one's gonna come down. Do I need to ink it or clip it? Barely. Barely, and I do mean barely. Let's do it this way. Let's do it the cheater way. Yeah, let's do it the cheater way. But the cheater way will give us an exact... You guys, that is so tiny that I don't really think I need to notch it, to be honest. We're going to do it, though. We're going to do it. Okay, let me get it straight. Even Steven, I guess is what I'm trying to say, so it matches this one as close as we can get. There we go, come down. That looks like it. And then we'll mark this one. I think I can see that. Oop. Could not see that one. Could you see it? I couldn't see it. Right there. Okay, let me get a pen. There it is. Alright, so we'll do the same thing. I know, my glue's open. Be careful. Right, I get it. I get it. There we go. Alright, now we ink and we glue. Just like that. I like. Alright, that's what we're going to do. But I got to ink first, guys. And I think I've drug you along far enough. I will get the journaling card made for in there. Journaling card made for in there. And I will get the rest of the envelope covered. This side. Yeah, that side is all I have left. But I got to print a new page. Because me, in my infinite wisdom, screwed up the last one. Like, not even proud of how bad I screwed it up. Alright, so we're going to get this done. And I'd like to remind you that by the end of the month, I will do a final flip through of this. And I may bring you along for more of the ephemera stage. But again, there won't be a lot of pockets and tucks and such because I don't want to... This will have some extras, but I don't want to cover up the artwork. And then what's not covered will be journaling space, if that makes sense. Story's intact. I showed you the 3D work. So next up, it's going to be the final flip. The final flip through. Yes. It's going to be fun. Okay, we're going to go here. There. And I like. It's a little bit further down than it's a little bit further down than I wanted. So we got to bring you up a little bit. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come on. Man, I tell you, if you don't want that glue to grab, it's gonna. If you want it, it's not. That'll work right there. Perfect. Now I can re-glue. No worries. Oh, not on that part, Rhonda. Oh, I gotta let that dry. Gotta let that dry. I knew that. I knew that. Let this dry. I did know that. Darn it. It's okay. I'll get this side. Then we'll do the sensible thing here. Glue along the edge. Yes, and we'll glue along this edge. Yes. I can't believe I did that. Well, I can, it's me, but you know. I can't believe it. But it's real time. It's nice, I think, to see that not every journal goes according to plan. All right, so he is the center. All right. Now over here in my book of tricks, I have the stuff that had already cut. Like I wanted to do a postage stamp. This way. I want to do a postage stamp. Yep, I wanted to add a postage stamp. There's that. I like this guy, but I think this is enough. I may put something here. Okay, there we go. This one's done, and it goes in the book. And that's going to be it for this session. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of let you know who, what, when, where, and why I was doing certain things. So I liked the 3D, the little mushroom, and the fox, and the butterfly. So they do stick out. See? And then these will go, like I said, in between. And I want to center them as best I can. Like so. And then hole punch. I think I might do the punching though from the outside in and then punch this with 2 journaling cards. And then here I've got the same thing, only in a different color. And I decided that I was going to leave this one sort of, and then I'll ink it for, how did I decide I was going to do that? No, this one was going on the back, because this is a pocket. It was going to go like this. And then this one right here, like so. So that it's two-toned. Does that make sense? And actually, this is the back. It goes this way. This way. And I'll probably pick this back up. So that I can get this under. And centered. Like so. And then this one will go here, like so. and then I'll cut these at an angle so they fit the envelope. Okay, so that's what I'm doing there. And then this one will go here. This one will go there. And then it will get glued into the book. Cute, huh? And then the last one is back to the orange, and it'll be done the exact same way I did the first one, but that's for a future date, future time. And I absolutely love this little book. I just can't get over how cute her digital is. It's a perfect digital. Perfect, perfect. All right, so in the description box, ladies, will be the Jovi's information, our design team information, and how you can get your hands on her digital kits. Right, with that being said, I gotta go too far again. Happy Mother's Day, and I'll see you in the next video.